Charlie? Charlie, you up there? There you are. Are we all set up in the booth? I want to get this train wreck up and over with as soon as possible, yeah? Yeah. I remember the wardrobe malfunction from last year. My God, with all the screaming, you would have thought it was the zombie apocalypse or something. Well, if something goes off the rails this year, it won't just be these idiot kids in trouble, so let's not screw up. I know I need this job too, but really, that thing last year wasn't all bad. I mean, with all the money I'd made selling DVDs, I was able to send my kids to private school. Right. Okay. Looks like it's time to push play on this thing and get started. Oh, and Charlie, I almost forgot. You really have to ride the audio with these guys. They've got this truly messed up cheer they do. They call it the buck cluck or something, and it's really annoying and really loud. But they're teenagers. Annoying and loud is just what they do. All right. Places. Talent on stage. Places. Talent on stage. And we are live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 3rd annual South Buckwalter High School Band Auction, raising money to benefit those great band kids at South Buckwalter High School. And now, here are your hosts for the next 3 hours, Band President Ryan Harper and Band Vice President Maddie Boyle.
Good evening, everyone! I'm Band President Ryan Harper, and welcome to the South Buckwalter...
Ryan, you don't have to shout, sweetie. The folks at home can hear you without even turning up their TVs. The microphone is your friend, baby. Use it. Bless his heart. Well, you don't have to whisper. You folks at home will have to forgive Ryan. He's not used to being on stage and the center of attention the way I am. I'm Band Vice President and Student Council Presidential Candidate Maddie Boyle, and what Ryan was trying to say is that we'd like to thank each of you for tuning into Public Access Channel 26 tonight for our 3rd ever Big Buck Band Auction, so we can travel all the way to Orlando this New Year.
That's right, all the way to Orlando, Florida for this year's Orlando Citrus Parade, where the Big Buck Band will march alongside 15 other bands from throughout the South, among floats and balloons, in front of an estimated crowd of 10,000 people before the big game New Year's Day. Buck, 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 ho!
Buck, 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 ho! But it's awfully expensive to move that many kids and that much equipment, so we need your help to make it happen. And that's why we're here tonight, with the help of so many great Buckwalter businesses, to raise enough money so that all 40 band members and their chaperones can make the trip.
That's right. All you have to do is call in your bid on each item as we show them. And when the time for each item is up, the highest bid wins. Now, as most of you remember, last year didn't go exactly as planned. Our head cheerleader, Lisa Mead, got caught in a small wardrobe malfunction, causing South Buckwalter a great deal of embarrassment and Lisa a great deal of psychological and emotional injury. Lisa's fine now, though, and is expected to be through with her therapy and plenty of time for graduation. And her hair should have grown in back by then, too. Congratulations, Lisa! Buck, 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 ho!
Buck, 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 ho! Wow, what great news for Lisa! By the way, the Chisholm County School Board, who almost didn't let us go through with this year's auction, wanted us to tell you that the district is in no way liable for what happened last year and can in no way be held responsible for anything that happens this year, since the auction is not being held on district property.
Wow, thanks for the support, you guys.
And speaking of support, let's hear it for our auction girls for tonight's event, the South Buckwalter dance team, the Buckettes.
Let's hear it for the marching bus, the best in all the land. They really do have what it takes. That's why we love this group.
That's why we love this group?
Maddie?
What is that? It doesn't even rhyme.
So, I told you I wasn't good at cheers. I'm a dancer, not a cheerleader. There's a big difference. Cheerleading is hard.
Hard? How hard is it to find a rhyme for land? Let's hear it for the marching bucks, the best in all the land. They really do have what it takes. That's why we love this band. See what I did there? Land, band. How hard is that?
Well, sure, it's easy now. I'd already written most of it.
Maddie, just let it go, okay, sweetie? We still have an auction to do.
All right. What's our first item, Ryan?
First up tonight, Maddie, is a Yard-Built 1500 grill from Big Buck's Backyard and Barbecue. Big Buck's is your #1 choice for all of your backyard, barbecue, swimming pool, and lawn dart needs, with the lowest prices you'll find anywhere in Chisholm County. Whether you're from Chipley, Buckwalter, or Pigeon Springs, you won't get more bang for your buck than Big Buck's. This Yarko 1500 comes not only with a spacious grill filled with clean, inexpensive propane, but also a built-in rotisserie, perfect for chicken, and a smoker for ribs and barbecue. Are you gonna do that every time?
What?
Oh, the oohing and the eyeing.
Well, I'm just trying to drum up some interest, if you don't mind.
Whatever. Why didn't we get the folks at home started on the bidding?
I certainly will, Ryan. Charlie Moore over at Big Bucks tells us that the Yardco 1500 retails for just over $300, which makes it all the more amazing that we're going to start the bidding at $225. Obviously, Ryan thinks that price is just too good to be true. And if you agree, pick up your phone right now and dial the numbers at the bottom of your screen, the same number that's posted behind us on the wall, 555-BUCK. That's 555-2825. If you're in Chipley, remember that sometimes you have to wait for the beep before you dial. I don't know why. The bidding on this item will be open for 20 minutes, and whoever has the highest bid at the end of that time gets the group. That's 20 minutes from right now. Ryan?
That's okay. You can do the next one.
Okay, Ryan. The next item on the auction block today is a complete date night package from the Carillon Cinema 10 at the Pigeon Springs Mall. Can I have the envelope, please?
I don't know. Can you?
May I have the envelope?
No, it's okay. I got it.
Give me the envelope.
Band-Aids.
This great package contains 4 tickets to any of 10 great first-run movies at the Carillon, including their new mega screen, which has twice the size and twice the excitement, plus dinner for 4 at the Buck Daddy Steakhouse and ice cream for dessert at Guillory's House of Pies. This great night out is valued at almost $200, but we'll start the bidding at $100.
That's right. If you want this incredible value, make sure to call in your bids on that number at the bottom of your screen. That's 555-BUCK. You got 20 minutes from right now.
And if I want to offer a personal endorsement, the Carillon 10 is a great place for a lovely night out. In fact, Ryan and I will be going there this weekend.
Our 1-year anniversary.
He remembered! Oh, I'm so sorry, baby. Are you okay?
Actually, I think you fixed it.
That's wonderful. Bless your heart. Well, don't worry, because I'm going to make it up to you this weekend on our big anniversary date. We're going to see the new Sandra Bullock, Ryan Reynolds romantic comedy after the proposal. 2 years notice.
Wait, what? I thought we were going to go see the new the Bruce Willis movie. Die Hard 6. Die Until You're Dead.
Now, why in the world would we want to see a big, bloody action movie on a romantic night like our first anniversary?
Because you know our deal, we swap out every movie, and the last movie we saw was Valentine 3, the same Valentine's Day Massacre.
But that was a horror movie.
Yeah, but it took place on Valentine's Day, didn't it? So, that makes it romantic, doesn't it?
But it's her 1-year anniversary. That's an exception to the rule.
Exceptions? We never said anything about any exceptions. If we get exceptions, then why did we watch The Notebook on my birthday?
Because you didn't call the exception.
I didn't know about the exception.
You have all the romantic sentiment of side of beef.
Well, I'll have you know I can get very sentimental about beef.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you see, we have a few organizational issues to iron out. So while Ryan and I take care of that, why don't you get those bids in on the Yardco 1500 for Big Bucks and the dinner and a movie date night package from the Carillon 10? While we take a break for a performance by the Buckettes, the South Buckwalter High School dance team, under the field direction of student dance captain Cassandra Wild. The Buckettes will be accompanying us when we go to Orlando to march in the Citrus Parade, so let's get those bids in so the whole country can see these talented gals strut their stuff. Bok, 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 ho!
Bok, 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 ho! All this fun, all girls that feel like this. Few times been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. 'Cause ain't no holler back girl, ain't no holler back girl. Few times been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. 'Cause ain't no holler back girl, ain't no holler back girl.
And we're back. Let's hear it for the Chipley County Audience Ball. Wow, what a moving rendition of Stairway to Heaven. Ladies, I didn't know women your age could move like that. So, Welcome to hour number 2 of the South Buckwalter High School Band Auction. Buck, 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 ho! Buck, 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 ho! I'd like to start off this hour by congratulating all our viewers who have called in to bid on these great auction items. So far, we've managed to collect just over $1,700, but we still have a long way to go. So, I'd like to begin this hour by congratulating, let's see, oh, here it is, Jake Forbes of Buckwalter, who got the winning bid on the Yarko 1500. Also, Paula Henderson, just hold your pause until the end. Paula Henderson of Pigeon Springs, who got the 1-month exfoliation for the New Year Day spa. Paula, let me tell you something. I'm not exactly sure what exfoliation is, but I know it will clear all your sins or kill all your crabgrass in no time. Also, congratulations to Elmer Hudley of Pigeon Springs, who got the 1-month auto detailing kit from Express Car Care, and the D9 movie package from the Caroline 10 Cinemas, Buck Daddy's Steakhouse, and Yogi's House of Pie goes to... Oh, well, what do you know? South Buckwalter's own dancing captain and student council presidential candidate, Cassandra Wilde. Congratulations, Cassie.
Hi, sweetie.
Cassie, hi. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cassandra Wilde. She's the captain of the South Buckwalter dance team and high bidder on the date night package. Oh, what do you plan to do with this great night out, Cass?
Oh, I don't know, Ryan. You know I'm not dating anyone right now, so... Hey, maybe you'd like to go to the movies with me.
Me?
Well, there's no sense in you missing your movie night altogether just because your girlfriend is mad at you. That is, if you don't mind being seen in public with the captain of a rinky-dinky little dance team.
Oh, I could put that at the top of my bucket list. Ha 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 ha.
Just what do you think you're doing out here, Cassandra?
Well, sweetie, I figured that since you were backstage having your meltdown, I'd come out here and help poor Ryan host the auction.
Oh, you did you?
Really, Maddie, I don't think it says too much about your potential as a student council president that you throw a tantrum every...
I'm gonna throw something, all right.
Oh, ladies. Please, you can both help me host the auction if you want.
Why, thank you, sugar.
Sure, there's plenty of me to go around.
You're just jealous because you know I'll make a much better president than you ever could.
As if. You're still mad because I got the part of Lorraine, Oklahoma.
Then again, maybe there's not as much of me to go around as I thought. Maddie, Cassie, please, can we get back to the auction? We still have a trip to pay for.
Certainly, Ryan.
Certainly, Ryan. But I'll tell you right now, you better watch yourself, or there won't be enough left of you to put into a small plastic bag, much less go around with Cassie Wilde. Is that clear?
Crystal. So, Cassie, what's up next for bid?
Thank you, Ryan. Next up, we have a $100 gift certificate from Bud and Betty's brand name Bargain Button Barn. If your buttons are bursting to beat the band, buzz by Bud, Betty, Bert, Brenda, Beth, and Aunt Mabel for the latest in plastic buttons, wooden buttons, bone buttons, stone buttons, pearl buttons, and Velcro. Bud and Betty's also sells or repairs new and used sewing machines. That's Bud and Betty's brand name Bargain Button Barn. Off the freeway, on the byway, just past the leeway. You can't get there from here. Also known as 1542 Highway 23 in Chipley.
Wow. Say that 3 times fast.
No thanks, Ryan. That's Bud and Betty's Button Barn. All buttons, no shirt.
Bunches.
So, bidding will now begin on this $100 gift certificate from Bud and Betty's. Make sure to call the number right there at the bottom of your screen. That's 555 buck. Remember, you have 20 minutes from right now.
And while the phone lines are burning brightly for buttons, let's move on to our next item. Ryan?
Thanks, Maddie. Up next is not an auction item per se, but rather a very special sponsorship announcement from Mr. Malachi Smith of Smith and Finkelstein, attorneys at law. Mr. Smith!
Hey! I'm Mike Smith of Smith and Finkelstein, PLC. You know what's funny? People ask me all the time, Mike, how did 3 brothers with such a simple American name wind up with a partner named Finkelstein? And I tell them it's all about balance. You look at our last names, and it's Smith, and Finkelstein. And if you look at our first names, it's Malachi, Ezekiel, Zebediah, and Al. See what I mean? Balance. Hey, I've got a joke for you. What do you call 100 dead lawyers at the bottom of a pool? You ready? A start. Get it? A start? I know. Lawyer jokes don't work. You want to know why? One, because lawyers don't think they're funny, and two, because regular people don't think they're jokes. Okay, enough horsing around. Let's get serious, shall we? At Smith Finkelstein, we have over 25 years of experience dealing with a variety of cases, including accidents, DUIs, and paternity. Let's face it, we chase more ambulances before 9 a.m. than most dogs do all day. And after being on the receiving end of this community's generosity for all these years, we have decided to offer to give back and offer to match the funds raised by this great auction. Match every dollar you good folks raise for these great kids, penny for penny, pound for pound. So come on and dig deep, give it till it makes us hurt. And speaking of hurt, if you've been involved in an accident, call me, Mike Malachi Smith, and I'll make sure that you what gets what's coming to you, and that jerk that hit you will get what's coming to him. And now, to seal the deal on our donation today, I'd like to present this check, purely symbolic, to the South Buck Walter High School Mighty Buck Band. No, not you, Romeo. I'd like to present you to the lovely young ladies. Say, sweetheart, you weren't the one who had the wardrobe malfunction last year, were you? No. Okay. It's just that I watched the DVD and I couldn't tell, you know what I mean? There you go, sweetheart. One completely worthless piece of paper to be replaced later by one very valuable piece of paper, courtesy of Smith and Finkelstein PLC, where honesty is the best policy, but insanity makes for a better case in court.
Stop grabbing me. Hey, he grabbed me too.
All right, Mr. Smith, thank you for the donation, but that will be enough of that.
Don't forget Smith's golden rule, folks. Do unto others as they do unto you. If you've been hurt in an accident, call 1-800-555-HURT. That's 1-800-487-8. Stop it! And remember, I will personally return your call.
Well, I never. We are, thanks to you, Ryan. Thank you for getting rid of that horrible man. You know, when we go on our big movie date, I think I just might have to let you drive my new Camaro.
The Camaro? Really? That would be a wonderful opportunity. I would be happy to speak to you at some other time. It's a while, but now, if you don't mind going over and getting ready for the next dance number with you, please.
Ryan, sweetie, could I get you to take my costume for the next dance routine back to the dressing room while I go talk to the girls? Thanks. Don't forget about me while I'm gone, Ryan. I'll be dancing this one just for you. Ryan. Ryan!
Maddie, I mean, it was me. It was her.
I get it, Ryan. You're a boy, she's a girl. Testosterone makes you stupid. We'll talk about it later. Right now, give me the garment back.
The what?
The garment back. Cassie's costume for the dance number? Give it to me and I'll take it back to the dressing room.
You will?
Yes, Ryan, I will. You have an auction to host, remember? Now give me the bag. That's a good boy. Now you talk to the nice audience and I'll go take care of this.
Well, it seems that once again, I'm alone. But before I turn the stage over to the lovely dancing Buckettes, there's still one more auction item up for bid tonight. Let's see what it is. The folks at Fondue Forever are auctioning one of their world-famous Fondue cards. These cards not only grant their owner a 10% discount on all fondue purchases, but also grant them admittance to the Fondue Fantasies party. There, they celebrate the fondue arts and experiment with a wide variety of fantastic dishes. Remember, bidding is now open at $100. And don't forget, that is Fondue Forever in the Prickly Palm Shopping Center in Chipley, where everything's better when it's dipped in cheese. And while we're being cheesy, I'd like to remind you that our operators are still standing by to take your calls on the other items that we've offered for auction tonight. Let's see, we still have the $100 gift certificate from Bud and Betty's Button Barn. Also, the 1 month of free tattooing for the entire family from Stinky Ink Tattooing and Zen Motorcycle Repair. And a complete colonoscopy from Dr. Peter Clemens and the folks at Northwest Florida Gastroenterology. Funny, I thought that would really slip right through there. Get it? Slip right through, colonoscopy. Well, don't forget, this portion of the Mighty Buck Band auction is brought to you by the Pigeon Springs Voltech College of Comedy and Pantomime over at PSVT. PCP. A mime is a terrible thing to waste. And now, without further ado, the dancing Buckettes. I can't believe it. We had a wardrobe malfunction. Again. I mean, how does that happen? It's like in the Die Hard movies. You keep asking yourself, how does this one poor guy keep winding up in the wrong place at the wrong time? Those International Airport, the Nakatomi Towers, New York City, Moscow, Washington, D.C. I mean, how much bad luck does one guy have to have? And now I know exactly how he feels. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. The EMTs are out back to make sure that Cassie doesn't hurt herself. But I mean, how could this happen again? Twice! We saw it on the monitors backstage and her costume just fell off of her. I swear, it was as if somebody took out all of the stitches and replaced them with staples or something. Maddie, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Maddie, what are you doing with those scissors? Maddie, what did you do?
Kid! Hey, kid!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Bud Billingsley. He and his wife Betty own Bud and Betty's brand name Bergen Barn in Chipley. What can I do for you, Mr. Billingsley?
I got a complaint, that's why I'm here.
We're kind of in the middle of a crisis here. What do you mean?
It's about the gift certificate. Well, look, kid. No. Yeah. Look. Some girl took her clothes off, I heard. But this is cable TV, isn't it? I watch HBO. That kind of thing happens every day.
Well, this is not cable TV, it's cable access, so technically it's...
Look, I seen True Blood and Game of Thrones. All those people do is run around all day long, naked as jaybirds, and they win everybody by the basketful. It's no wonder you kids today got no morals.
What can I do for you, Mr.
Well,
Billingsley?
it's about the gift certificate I gave y'all.
Oh, what's the problem? What can I do?
The problem is, nobody's bidding on it. We got over 10,000 different kinds of buttons. We got Velcro, we got zippers, we even got snaps. And none of you people are bidding on it. Even Pete Clemens has a $200 bid on that colonoscopy. And you know what that involves? Yeah, hell, son, if that little girl with the wardrobe, Miss Fire, had one of my buttons, she could have kept the clothes on. What do you people got against buttons, huh? I was a cop down in Tampa for almost 30 years. And for every day of that 30 years, my wife, Maddie, made me promise that one day we'd retire and open up a little button store, cause buttons was about the safest thing she could imagine men doing. Well, we made it. I survived pert near 30 years on the mean streets. And me and Betty moved up here and opened up our little store. But none of you people come in. All folks come in for directions or to buy a paper or a Coke. But nobody buys the stupid buttons. I swear, if it weren't for the lotto tickets or the Starbucks coffee bar, I let my daughter-in-law sit up in the back corner. We'd have had no business at all. And now, here's this. Do you people think I can afford to give away a $100 gift certificate? Well, I can't. But like my daddy always says, get him in the door, son. If you can get him in the door, you can always lock him in so they can't get out. So I gave this kid here the paper, an investment in the community, an investment in me and Betty's future. And how do you repay us? Oh, you don't bid on it. Well, I'm telling you right now, you people better bid. You people better start putting your money where your mouth is and pick up those phones and bid, or I'm coming to find you. I'm coming to find all of y'all. I know where you live. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Maddie, can you go check if the EMTs are still out back?
No, it's all right, little lady. I don't need no doctor. No, I'll be. I'm so sorry, folks. I guess I just got a little worked up. It's the economy and all, you know. Plus the doctor put me on some new pills, and I guess they might have got the prescription screwed up or something, or I took a double dosage or something like that. Anyway, you folks don't need to worry. Buy buttons. Don't buy buttons. I swear, I won't come finding you. I swear.
In fact, let's give a mighty buck cheer to all our sponsors. Buck, 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 ho!
Buck, 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 ho!
I'm so sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Could someone make sure that Mr. Billingsley makes it back to his car all right? And folks, let's see if we can get over to Bud and Betty's really soon. I know they would really appreciate it.
Ryan,
Maddie, we have to talk about what you did.
I'm sorry. I just got so jealous and angry.
And jealous? Ooh, Cassie Wilde? Please, Cassie's pretty and she has a nice car, but the one I love is my little sugar though.
Really?
Really. So, does this mean we get to see Die Hard 6 for our anniversary? Oh, thanks.
Bite me.
God, what now?
No, Maddie, this is great news. The teachers union just had an emergency meeting and said they would put $8,000 up for the band trip, and we just stopped the whole auction right now. That means with a matching $8 grand for Mr. Malachi Smith, we have more than enough to go to Orlando. We did it, Maddie, we did it. Yes.
You.
Okay, Cassie, just hold up 1 minute.
You sabotaged my outfit.
Yeah? Well, you tried to steal my boyfriend.
Ha! Do you know what you've done to me? I'm going to need therapy. I'm going to need a new car.
Well, you just got a new car.
Well, I guess I'll just have to get another one then, won't I? Because I'm in therapy. Oh my God! Stop that! I'm doing so loud! Oh my God! Let go of me! What are you doing?
Thanks, folks. See you next year.
Is true. As far as you know, the names have been changed to protect the innocent. After the tragic events of the 3rd annual band auction, the South Buckwalter Buckettes were disqualified from state competition.
Aww. That does it. pedicures and ice cream at my place. Which was just as well since their longtime dance captain, Cassie Wilde, was sent away by her parents for a long rest.
What?
In her new car. Oh, that's okay then. But Billingsley retired from the button store, and he and Betty bought a Winnebago and are currently traveling the country, going from wine tasting to wine tasting. He's still bitter about the buttons, but he handles it a lot better when he's drinking wine. Mike Smith of Smith, and Finkelstein was arrested and is currently serving his part for his part in a pyramid scheme to actually sell pyramids. But what about our hosts, Maddie Boyle and Ryan Harper? Well, Maddie and Ryan finally did get to celebrate their first-year anniversary. Yay! And Ryan finally did get to see Die Hard 6.
Yay!
But they were forced to break up when Maddie had to leave town in order to avoid questioning from the police for her part in the mysterious wardrobe malfunction of Cassie Wilde. She is currently in North Dakota, where she works at a 24-hour jealousy hotline and lives with 16 cats, 4 of which are named Ryan. What? Oh, crap. As for Ryan, he emerged remarkably unscathed from the whole affair. He went to Florida State on a full scholarship and is currently a book editor for Random House. He has never married and is known to burst into tears whenever he hears the words band or auction. As for me, on the success of my 2 best-selling DVDs, Band Gone Wild and Band Gone Wild 2, I moved to California, where I'm currently producing reality TV and am married to the actress who played the youngest daughter on Full House. Not the Olsen twins, the other one. Good night, everybody.